हेलो, हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी, क्या हाल है? हैं? हेलो, हाँ जी, मिस कर रहे हैं। अरे यहाँ पे है। I just wanted to go once. You have a nice. No, I will. चेता
वाहिनाहं न च श्रोत्रजीवे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर् न चेतो न वायु चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातुर् न वा पञ्चकोश न वा पाणिपादौ न शोभस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न जातो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपः विभुर्व्याप्य सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः
प्रेम मुदित मन से कहो राम राम राम।
प्रेम मुदित मन से कहो राम राम राम।
श्री राम राम राम।
श्री राम राम राम।
श्री राम 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 कहो राम राम राम।
श्री राम 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 कहो राम राम राम।
पाप कटे दुख मिटे लेते राम नाम।
पाप कटे दुख मिटे लेते राम नाम।
भव समुद्र सुखद नाम एक राम नाम।
भव समुद्र सुखद नाम एक राम नाम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम 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 राम।
परम शांति सुख निदान दिव्य राम नाम।
परम शांति सुख निदान दिव्य राम नाम।
निराधार को आधार एक राम नाम।
निराधार को आधार एक राम नाम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम 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 राम।
परम गोप्य परम इष्ट मंत्र राम नाम।
परम गोप्य परम इष्ट मंत्र राम नाम।
संत हृदय सदा बसत एक राम नाम।
संत हृदय सदा बसत एक राम नाम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम 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 राम।
महादेव सतत जपत दिव्य राम नाम।
महादेव सतत जपत दिव्य राम नाम।
काशी मरत मुक्ति करत सत राम नाम।
काशी मरत मुक्ति करत करत राम नाम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम 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 कहो राम राम राम।
माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम।
माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम।
भक्त जनन जीवन धन एक राम नाम।
भक्त जनन जीवन एक राम नाम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम 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 कहो राम राम राम। राम राम राम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम 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 कहो राम राम राम।
प्रेम मुदित
मन से कहो राम राम राम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम 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 कहो राम राम राम।
प्रेम मुदित
मन से कहो राम राम राम। श्री राम राम राम। श्री राम 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 कहो राम राम राम।
श्याम रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय।
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय।
नमः शिवाय शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
कालेश्वराय महाकालेश्वराय 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 हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
सोमेश्वराय शिव सोमेश्वराय 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 हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
जटाधराय शिव जटाधराय 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 हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
मुरलीत माझी प्रतिमा दिसे तुझ्या मुरलीत माझी प्रतिमा दिसे माझ्या डोळ्यात मूर्ती तुझी विलसे माझ्या डोळ्यात मूर्ती तुझी विलसे तुझ्या मुरलीत माझी प्रतिमा दिसे पदकमलेची हरीची नाजुक पदकमलेची हरीची नाजुक पैंजणेच मी त्यातील मोहका पैंजणेच मी त्यातील मोहक प्रभुची प्रीती मनिया माणिक प्रभुची प्रीती मनिया माणिक प्रेमळ भाव वसे तुझ्या मुरलीत माझी प्रतिमा दिसे माझ्या डोळ्यात मूर्ती तुझी विलसे तुझ्या मुरलीत माझी प्रतिमा दिसे कृष्ण मोहना मी तव माया कृष्ण मोहना मी तव माया कृष्ण मोहना मी तव माया कमलमुखातील वाणी मीराया वाणी मीराया तुझीच सेवा सुख विदया तुझीच सेवा सुख विदया अंतरी श्याम वसे तुझ्या मुरलीत माझी प्रतिमा दिसे माझ्या डोळ्यात मूर्ती तुझी विलसे तुझ्या मुरलीत माझी प्रतिमा दिसे तुझ्या मुरलीत माझी प्रतिमा दिसे
Just request everybody to please switch off your mobile phones.
Sadgurum Brahma Vigvaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krito Bhante Bhagavanto Punah Punah Shruti Smriti Puranam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatsvadam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Om Pathaya Pradyogitam Bhagavata Narayana Swayam Vyasena Graditam Purana Mulinam Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavati Ashtarashandayini Ambatvamanusandhanami Bhagavad-gite Bhagavad-geshini Namostute Vyasa-vishaya-buddhe Punarvindaya Prabhakraneta Yena Tvaya Bharata-taila-purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prabhanya-parijataya Totra-vetre-krapane Jnana-mudraya Krishnaya Gita-mృతతురే Namaha Sarvo-panishado bhavo Dukha-gopala-nandana Partho Vatsasudhir-bhokta Dukkham Gita-mృతం Mahat Vasudeva-sutam Devam Kansa-chanura-mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Yam Brahma Varunendra-rudramarutaha Stunvanti Devestamei Vedai Samapadakramo Arishadai Gayantiyam Samadaha Dhanavastita-tattva-tena manasa Pashyantiyam yogino Yasyam brahma-vidu-sura-surganaha Devaya tasmai namaha Devaya tasmai namaha Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Namaः Parvati Pataye. Hari. We chant three shlokas. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Saptamodhyayah. Atha Saptamodhyayah. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Maya Sattamana Partha. Maya Sattamana Partha. Yogam Yunjanmadashrayah. Yogam Yunjanmadashrayah. Asamshayam Samagrama. Asamshayam Samagrama. Yathatnyasyasi tachrunu. Yathatnyasyasi tachrunu. Jnanam teham savijnanam. Jnanam teham savijnanam. Idam vakshamya sheshatah. Idam vakshamya sheshatah. Yajñātvā neha bhūyonyata. Yajñātvā neha bhūyonyata. Jñātavyam avashishyate. Jñātavyam avashishyate. Manushyanam sahasreshu. Manushyanam sahasreshu. Kaścit yatati siddhaye. Kaścit yatati siddhaye. Yatatāmapi siddhānām. Yatatāmapi siddhānām. Kaścit māṁ vetti tattvatah. Kaścit māṁ vetti tattvatah. The last chapter, the sixth chapter, Bhagavan spoke about dhyana. And in this chapter, Bhagavan reveals his own identity. We have to meditate on our own self as the Brahma, as Ishvara. Now, who is this Ishvara? What is the nature of Ishvara? That has to be known. So that is being revealed in this chapter. In this chapter onwards, Bhagavan speaks about himself. So he says that, Arjuna, you listen to me carefully, with total attention, totally depending on me, so that you can understand me completely and without any doubt. Asamshayam samagram mam yathatnyasyasi tachrunu. Jnanam teham savijnanam vakshami idam asheshata. I will tell you jnanam, knowledge, as well as the realization, direct experience of it. If you listen carefully, you will be able to experience me. And yan nyatva neha bhuyonyata nyatavyam avashishyate. Having known this, there is nothing more to be known in this world. Because you will know everything. Because I am everything. So if this is so simple and so important, why everyone is not following? Bhagavan says, no, everyone is not following this path. Out of millions and millions of human beings, only few follow this path, move on this path. And out of them also, those who are following this path sincerely, only a rare few attain the final goal. Most of the human beings are following their own past karmas actually. We are trying to fulfill our desires. So only rare few get that desire to attain moksha. But majority are interested in immediate fulfillment of desires only. And even those who follow this path with all sincerity, to get the right advice, to get the right guidance also is not easy. To get a proper teacher who can guide us till the ultimate goal is also not easy. So out of many, many human beings, only few, rare few, attain the supreme goal. So here this is mentioned not to discourage us, but to tell us the importance of this path and this goal. So after creating that enthusiasm, interest in Arjuna's mind, now from fourth verse onwards, Bhagavan reveals his identity. So it's a subtle topic. So let us chant the fourth verse. भूमिरापो नलो वायुः खं मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहङ्कार इतीयं मे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरस्तथा भूमिरापो नलो वायुः खं मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहङ्कार इतीयं मे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरस्तथा. Next verse also will chant. अपरेयमितस्त्वन्या प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे पराम् जीवभूतां महाबाहो ययेदं धार्यते जगत् अपरेयमितस्त्वन्या प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे पराम् जीवभूतां महाबाहो ययेदं धार्यते जगत्. Bhagavan is revealing his nature here, but in order to reveal the nature, he does it through the world. From the known, that unknown is indicated. The world we experience, there are two very important experiences which we have. One is the experience of the world, and another is experience of ourselves. There is no doubt about our own existence. Right from the time we were born and continuously in our life, we have this very intimate and very strong experience that I exist. We don't require any other proof. Whether God exists or not, we require a lot of proof, a lot of debate happens. But about our own existence, there is no debate. There is no debate. Nobody says that I don't know whether I exist or not. I will have to ask my some parents or someone. Nothing. We are absolutely sure that I exist. But how do you know that you exist? I say, I see myself, I see this body, I see myself, therefore I exist. Like some philosopher says, I think, therefore I am. I think, I feel. So there must be someone who is thinking, someone who is feeling, someone who is perceiving. Therefore I exist. So in the waking state we can understand this. I see, I hear, I feel, I see my body. I can say that I exist. In the dream also we can say that yes, I exist. But there is a time when we are totally unaware of the world and unaware of ourselves also. In deep sleep state, we are not aware of the world. Even during pravachan, if we go to sleep, we will not know where we are sleeping, who are, what is happening, nothing. Absolutely nil. And we are not aware of ourselves also during that time. So there is no seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, no perception of myself. There is no emotions happening, no thinking happening. I cannot even say that I think, therefore I am. There is no thinking happening in deep sleep state. And it lasts for some time. Then I wake up. And when I wake up, I say that I was existing that time. Nobody says that I was not there. Everyone says that I was there. I was sleeping. I was. So even when there is no thinking happening, there is no awareness of the body, there is the deep, intimate, aparoksha anubhuti of our own existence. Nobody can deny it. So there is this experience of ourselves, our own existence, and there is this awareness or experience of this world in front of me. What do we mean by world? All that I experience is called the world. Experience of aham and experience of idam in Sanskrit. So all that is experiences idam is what we call world. So I see the world through my senses. I feel with my mind, my intellect. I can understand a lot. So that is what I call world. So there is the experience of this world and there is the experience of myself. In the world I don't see any God, or I don't know where God is. And in myself also I don't see any God. And only these two experiences are there. So through these two, God is indicated. It's very interesting, very beautiful. So aham and idam. God or that Ishvara or what is called Brahma is Nirgun Nirakar. The scriptures talk about Brahma as Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, is absolute existence, absolute knowledge, and Anantam, infinite. And the scriptures also say you cannot see, you cannot hear that Brahma, you cannot taste Brahma. So that through the senses you will not be able to recognize or experience that Brahma. The scriptures also say with the mind also you cannot grasp that Brahma. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. Even the Vani cannot describe that Brahma, and mind also trying to grasp it, without grasping it returns. So through all this we cannot experience that Brahma or comprehend that Brahma. So that incomprehensible Brahma is indicated through our what we experience through this I and through this idam. The scriptures say, very careful, the scriptures say that Brahma alone is expressing as aham and idam. Brahma alone is expressing as aham and idam. By itself, it is beyond all names and forms. But that Brahma alone, through its own power, expresses as aham and idam, as jiva and jagat. Brahma alone is expressing as jiva and jagat. See, for example, oxygen. Can you see oxygen? You don't see oxygen. Hydrogen. Can we see hydrogen? can't see hydrogen. But when this hydrogen and oxygen come together by a strange magic like of both, a third entity is born called water. Water you can see. Water you can see. So what is water? Water is the sagun root of hydrogen and oxygen. Sagun form of hydrogen and oxygen, it's a sagun root. But if you go to the root of it, it is made up of, it is the cause of it is nirgun nirakar. So in the same way, this is just an example. In the same way that Brahma, who is nirgun nirakar, nirgun means no qualities in it. You cannot give any quality, either gross or subtle qualities. Nirgun nirakar, there is no akar also. That same Brahma, with its own power, that power is called Maya, or it is called Avyakrita. Maya. So Maya is the Shakti of that Brahma by which it appears or manifests itself, appears as the world and the seer of the world. Just like our dream, when we go to sleep, we create a dream world. In that dream world, we create two things. One is the world, and another is the experiencer of the world. You might be lying down on the bed, but you create a dream world of, let us say, some garden. And you create yourself also taking a walk, because otherwise you don't walk. So you are walking there. But your physical body is lying on the bed. The physical world is in a different zone altogether. So you have created another world by your own power. Not only the world, but you also are experiencing that world. So in the same way, Ishvara or Brahma, by his own power called Maya, creates the world and the experiencer of the world. So this Maya Shakti is also called, another name for it is Prakriti. Maya Prakritim Vidya Mayinam Maheshwaram. The scripture says Maya is Prakriti. And who is the Mayavi? Who is the one who is wielding this power? Is that Parmeshwara. So there is no difference between the power and the powerful. Shakti and Shaktiman, there is no difference. Maya, the Shakti of Bhagwan, is not different from Bhagwan. You cannot have a Shakti moving separately and the Shaktiman separately. So, in the world as well as the experiencer of the world is expression of that Brahma. Now, another very important point. The world which we experience, it is experiences constantly changing. World which we experience is made up of lots of parts. Many parts are there in this world. Some 24 parts are there. 24 parts are there in this world. And the world is also experienced as dependent. If a stone is kept at one place, it will remain there only unless it is pushed by some sentient being. It is dependent. It It is not totally independent. But that Brahma is Sat Chit Ananda Swarup. The world is inert, Jada. World is limited, made up of parts. So it is Jada. It is limited. And it's constantly changing. But Brahma is totally opposite to it. Brahma is Satyam Jnanam Anantam. So through his power, Brahma appears as though totally different from himself. Again, to go back to the example of water, what is the quality of hydrogen and oxygen as gas? They're quite different. The hydrogen is highly inflammable also. But both of them, when they come together, they express their power in such a beautiful way of becoming water. The water has got totally different quality. It doesn't show any quality of hydrogen or oxygen. In fact, if fire is there, if you throw water on it, it goes. Gets extinguished. So similarly, Brahma, with its own power called Maya, appears like this word, which expresses totally different quality. But still it is Brahma. The scripture says, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Bhagwan says, the 10th chapter and all, everything is myself. Yadadityagadam tejaha, jagat bhasayate, the teja which you see in the sun and which illumines everything is my teja. So the world which is there is also expression of Brahma, but shows a different quality. That's one thing. And the seer of this world, the Jiva, the I, the entity, doesn't show different quality. The nature of this I and the nature of that Brahma is one. Brahman is Satyam Jnanam Anantam. This I also am Satyam Jnanam Anantam. Satyam means pure existence. Jnanam means pure knowledge. And Anantam means infinite. One may say, no, I don't feel like that. I feel so limited. You feel so limited because you are thinking you are the body. You feel different because you are thinking of yourself as something else. Again, if we go back to, I am just giving this background so that we can understand these words properly. Again, if we go back to our experience of deep sleep, that is the experience of ourself only, without any disturbance of any upadhis, any other conditionings, any distraction. That is pure myself. See, like some movies and all, those heroes and all, they wear some mask, Spider-Man and all. When you remove that mask, you see that person as that person is. That is the real person, hiding behind the mask. Similarly, in the waking and dream, they are hiding behind the mask. But in deep sleep state, they are not hiding behind mask. So let us analyze this. थोड़ा सा thinking करना पड़ेगा. थोड़ा कष्ट देता हूँ. So let us analyze our deep sleep state and ourselves in that state. and tried to find out whether it shows any qualities of Brahma, whether I really show any quality of Brahma. And that analysis I cannot do in the deep sleep state, but in the waking only, I have to take my thinking back to that state and analyze it. When I was asleep, about that sleep, the only thing I can tell, the one thing which I can tell confidently is that I was. मैं था, कैसा था, कितना था, कहाँ था, I cannot tell, but I was there. That is my aproksha anubhuti, that is my direct experience without any instrument. So that experience of my existence is the expression of Brahma only as Satyam, as existence. In deep sleep state when I was, there was no thinking happening, there was no awareness of the world, there was nothing. I say that I did not know anything. How do you know that you did not know anything? That means you were there, and to know that is I did not know anything, also that knowledge is required. So I am of the nature of knowledge also. The lakshanas we can see. And when I am in deep sleep state, there was no awareness of the body or the time or space or nothing. I was there, but I was not limited by space, time and object. I don't experience myself to be little or more or confined to a time. So there is anantata, infinity. Infinity is what? No limitation. So this I which I am experiencing, if I analyze it, if I think a little, I will find that the lakshana, the characteristics of this I matches with the characteristic of Brahma which is mentioned in the scriptures. But the characteristic of this world doesn't match the characteristic of Brahma. It shows totally a different character. But both of them are expressions of the same Brahma. So through his Shakti called Maya or Prakriti, Brahma alone is expressing as the world and the seer of the world as the Jiva. Though that Maya Shakti is one, Bhagavan classifies them into two as Parashakti and Aparashakti, or what you call Paraprakriti and Aparaprakriti. Through Aparaprakriti, Bhagavan appears like this world. And through Paraprakriti, Bhagavan alone appears like the Jiva. This you may not be able to immediately totally comprehend everything, but थोड़ा बात जो है अंदर चली जाती है. So in the following two verses, Bhagavan is revealing his Apara and Para Prakriti, through which we know him. Through Apara Prakriti we know him as this world. And through Paraprakriti we know him as our own self. And if we contemplate and meditate and finally realize, we will realize that everything is Ishvara. The self in me is the self in all. There is nothing other than Ishvara. Matta paradaram nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. Bhagavan says that there is nothing other than me, everything is myself. So this is a very sukshma point, sukshma teaching Bhagavan gives here, which we have to listen and contemplate a lot in order to comprehend. See, even in the field of science, there are some subtle points which very rare few really understand. Others will just have to nod their head. Like what Einstein speaks and all, very difficult. Like nowadays we have discovered what gravitational waves. Gravitational waves. Space-time. All this is so difficult to comprehend. Similarly, what is said here might be difficult, so we have to contemplate and comprehend it. So first, Bhagavan talks about his apara prakriti. He says that this is my apara prakriti, Maya only. Apara prakriti, when Bhagavan says Maya only expresses in eightfold. Otherwise, it is avyakta and in avyakrita. But when it expresses in 8 ways. That is the expression of, from this apara prakriti only, then the whole world comes into being. So what are the 8 things? Bhumi, apaha, analaha, vayu and kham. These are the 5 tanmatras therefore. 5 tanmatras I will explain. 5 these elements, Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi, without mixing, without what you call in their pure form. 5 tanmatras, the Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi. Then Manaha. Here, manaha, buddhi, and ahankar, these are technical terms, not our mind and buddhi and ahankar. Here, manaha indicates ahankar tattva. Buddhi indicates mahat tattva. The technical words. And this ahankar means avyakta. So, avyakta, mahat tattva, ahankar, and these pancha tanmatras together, these 8 are called Bhagavan's Ashtadha Prakriti, Apara Prakriti. And his Para Prakriti is the prana. And with the help of this prana, Bhagavan alone manifests or expresses as Kshetrajna of the Jiva. So when the creation, Bhagavan, the desire to create comes in Bhagavan, the sankalpa, then his prakriti gets manifested and the world and all the jivas get manifested. The scriptures talk about this world as cyclic. Cycle. There is creation, there is sustenance and dissolution. This keeps on happening continuously. There are infinite jivas. And this creation, sustenance and dissolution happens constantly. There is no beginning to it and there is no end to it. It is beginningless and endless. Means from that Ishvara, from that Brahma alone, the world comes into existence, it is sustained and again gets dissolved. Again comes into existence, sustains, again gets dissolved. This goes on and on and on. For this creation, the first, what we call expression or the first creation which happens is that of Brahmaji or Hiranyagarbha. technical details, huh? Many of you might have heard, some of you might not have heard. So when the whole world goes into dissolution, nothing is there, only the Ishvara alone is there. There is nothing. All the jivas, the whole world, everything remains only as that Brahma. Scripture says, Sadeva Swami Idam Agra Asit. Ahameva Asameva Agre. Nothing else was there. Only that everything was like Sat only. And this dissolution remains, everything remains dissolved for many years. It's like the whole period is like one lifetime of Brahmaji, the whole world remains dissolved. 100 years of Brahmaji, the world remains dissolved. But the jivas are there in the sense they are there. Potentially they are there. It's like when we go to sleep, we are there. Our karmas are there, our desires are there, but we are asleep. So why do we wake up? When we are asleep, we are experiencing great joy. Why do we wake up from deep sleep state? Because everyone is seeking joy. Why do we have to wake up? We wake up to fulfill our desires actually. Our desires make us again come back and experience this world. Similarly, when the whole world goes into dissolution, jivas are there, their karmas are there, their desires are there. So they want to be fulfilled. So in order to create an environment for all these infinite jivas who are expressions of the Brahma only, to create an environment for all the jivas to experience their desires, Bhagavan create this world. So thought comes, let me create the world. When that thought comes, it's not exactly like thought coming into our mind, the sankalpa like. Through that sankalpa, the Brahmaji, the first jiva is born. And that first jiva carries this eightfold prakriti with it. He has got this pancha tanmatras. That first jiva has got ahankar, mana, samashti buddhi, samashti ahankar. Everything is there. Pranas are there. So that Brahmaji is born. And he has got this power of Ashtadha Prakriti. And that Brahmaji, bringing into his mind all the jivas, their karmas, and their phalas which are required, and their sharira which are required, all he brings in his mind, and that type of world he projects as it was before. Yatha purvam akalpitam, as it was before. See this, I am not creating a theory here, no? This is all in the scriptures, which we have to just accept with faith and which can be understood with our experience of our dream and sleep and waking. It is understandable. So that Brahmaji, along with his power, along with power derived from Ishvara, then creates the world. So this is Bhagwan's Shakti only, this. Ashtadha Prakriti is Bhagwan's Shakti, Bhagwan's Prakriti. So there are these 5 tanmatras, then ahankar, mahatattva, and avyakta. Don't worry about what is written there. Manaha, actually for that we have to read Shankaracharya's bhashya. So manaha iti manasat karanam ahankara griyate. Mana means ahankar, the cause of mana is ahankar. Buddhi iti ahankara karanam mahatattvam. and ahankara ki avidya sanjuktam avyaktam. So avyakta, mahatattva, ahankar and pancha mahabhut, pancha tanmatras are the ashtadha prakriti, the shakti of Bhagwan. What are these tanmatras? As I said, these are Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi independently. Akash has got Shabda Lakshana. Vayu has got Sparsha. Agni has got Rupa. Jala has got Rasa. And Prithvi has got Gandha. So when they are separate, means not mixed up. See, at present we are experiencing all mixed up. We see something, that same thing we can taste also. So taste is also there, sight is also there, everything is mixed up. But when they are not mixed, when they are independent, tad matra, it's called tan matra, only that. That's called tan matra. The cause of this tanmatra is ahankar tattva. It's another tattva is that. Ahankar tattva it is called. Cause of that ahankar tattva is called mahat tattva. And cause of that is avyakta. So from avyakta mahat tattva comes from mahat tattva ahankar, and from ahankar is pancha tanmatras. Some people get tired of this Prithvi, I mean what you call creation, Srishti, Chakra and all, but it's really quite interesting. So this Pancha Tanmatras, they get mixed up. Brahmaji mixes them up and converts them into gross fire elements. It's called Panchikarana. So Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi becomes gross. And Akash has got the Shabda, but Vayu gets 2 qualities, Shabda and Sparsha. Agni gets 3 qualities. Jala gets 4 and Prithvi gets 5. So that's called gross 5 elements. So through these gross 5 elements, the world suddenly appears gross. And that becomes the gross body of Brahmaji. It's called Virat or Vaishwanara. So Vaishwanara is the physical body. Hiranyagarbha, only the subtle body is there. But they are essentially Ishvara only, who is no body, just like in our deep sleep state. And then again, the Pancha Mahabhut are mixed up, and that becomes the body of the Devatas. So many Devatas are there in the Varun, Kuber and all. Kuber, I don't think is a Devata. Is a Devata? Yes, sir. So all the Devatas, their body is also created. Then again these 5 elements are mixed up by Vaishwanara only, and the bodies of plants are created. So the plant, their body is different from human and other animal bodies. Then again the 5 elements are mixed up and the bodies of human beings and animals are created. That is how the creation process. So first Hiranyagarbha is born, then Vaishwanara, when you get the physical body, then the Devatas, then the plants and all, and then animals and human beings and birds. The Pancha and this Pancha Mahabhut gets more and more further complicated. So the Devata's body also is Akash, Vayu, Jal, Agni, Prithvi. Surya Bhagwan is Pratyaksha Devata, he is also fire. But that fire and the rain and the earth gets mixed up to become plants. And the same fire becomes the oil or ghee in the plant. Same fire when we eat becomes our body. So fire also undergoes 2-3 modification. Water also undergoes modification. So everything is very beautifully and scientifically mentioned in our scriptures. So Ishvara alone with his Shakti, this Pancha, what you call Ashtadha Prakriti, he appears like this beautiful world. So what everything we touch, taste, hear, see is Bhagwan. See, after explaining this, Bhagwan will then tell about his vibhuti. See, Rasoham apsu bhamteya. Bhagwan says the taste जो पानी में है वो मैं ही हूँ. That water is myself. People want to know where is Bhagwan, where is Bhagwan. पानी है आपके सामने वही भगवान. This Prithvi is Bhagwan. What we have to learn from the scriptures is the drishti. Somebody approached Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi and said, I want to see God. Can you show me God? He said, I can show you God, but I am not sure whether you can see. Showing God is not difficult. Because He is everywhere. क्या दिखाना है? But seeing God is difficult. उसके लिए दृष्टि चाहिए. यथा दृष्टि तथा सृष्टि. ब्रह्म में दृष्टि हो जाएगी तो सर्वम कल्विदम ब्रह्म हो जाएगा. नहीं तो we will not be able to see. If we don't recognize gold, we will not be able to see it even when we see all the ornaments. Seeing ornaments is not a problem. Seeing gold is, you should have that drishti, then only you can see gold. So seeing the form is very easy, but recognizing the nature of that form requires special understanding. So bhumi rapo nalo vayu kham mano buddhi revacha ahankar iti yamme bhinna prakriti rastha. Bhagwan said, this is my prakriti, eightfold prakriti. I myself am appearing as this eightfold prakriti, which further appears like this word, that is myself only. My him. And he says that apareyam itastvanyam prakriti. This prakriti is apara prakriti. Because in this prakriti, this eightfold prakriti, that Avyakta is there and Mahatattva and all, the desires of all the jivas are also there in that. Therefore, and those desire causes bondage, causes sorrow, pain, samsara and all. Therefore, Bhagwan says it is apara, I call it apara, a lower type of prakriti. But a higher prakriti, which is pure, which I manifest as myself without any modification and change, that is my para prakriti. That is how I manifest or you experience me as the kshetrajna, as the pure I in you. That is my para prakriti. So apareyam itastvanyam prakritim viddhi me param. Then this is my this para prakriti jiva bhutam mahabaho yaya idam dharyate jagat. This para prakriti is actually this prana. Prana. In our we experience as pancha prana, but this is the kriya, this shakti of Bhagwan. This prana shakti alone is running the show of this whole world. All activities are possible by prana shakti. Even the movements of the sun and the moon and all happens through prana shakti. Electrons and all move because of prana shakti. In a living being, in a human being, this prana shakti expresses as prana, pancha prana, prana, pan, vyana, udam, sama. But it's prana shakti. So Ishvara, when he holds this prana, he becomes a jiva, called the prana vandane. So Jiva Bhutanam Kshetrajna Lakshanam Prana Dharana Nimitta Bhutanam. प्राण को धारण करते हैं भगवान, and he appears like the jiva, as this I. Because of ignorance, I consider myself as karta, bhokta, jnata. But when I come to recognize my real nature, I will know that, oh, I am not karta, bhokta, jnata, I am that Brahman. See, to give another example of a pot and space. See, from Vedanta we know, from space only the air has come, Panchamahabhuta. So from space air has come. From air, fire. From fire, water. And from water, solid matter, earth. And from this earth, you make a pot. So that pot is derived from the space only. The cause of that pot is space. And inside the pot also there is space. Pot space we call. So two things are there, pot space and the pot. Pot is the modification of that akash, and space is not modification. This space is the pot space is space itself. But it seems to be confined within that pot. Understand? Similarly, if this is understood, our body and this world is modification of, seems to be modification of that Brahma, a different quality, like pot. But I who is experiencing this world, and I who am experiencing this body is like a space within the pot. The scripture says you are not within the pot only, you are everywhere. And you are the Sakshat Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi. The scripture says Tattvam Asi. Tattvam Asi means you are that. It's like somebody telling that space inside the pot, saying that you are that space in which exist all these galaxies. Because space is not divided. Space cannot be divided. Similarly, Ishvara, Brahma cannot be divided, but appears to be divided. Appears to be divided. Appears to be divided in so many bodies and all. Just like space appears to be divided in so many rooms. But the space inside the room and the walls are also space. Who can divide the space? Walls are also space. Similarly, the world, the body, the one who is experiencing all this is that Brahma alone. So Bhagavan says, through my para prakriti, I myself am that jiva. I am you. Jiva bhutam mahabaho yaya idam dharyate jagata. Through this, I alone am holding this world together. Just like I individually am holding this body, similarly, Bhagavan alone as that I, the jiva, holds this whole world together. See, for example, some mechanical doll or something is there. It starts walking. You will wonder, कैसे चलता है? इसमें क्या है? What is that which makes it walk? There must be some mechanism, some battery, something that. Similarly, this body made up of this Pancha Mahabhut, Jada, Prakriti, walks, it talks, it moves, it jumps, it shouts and screams. So, कौन है ये जो इसको धारण करता है, इसको चलाता है? भगवान कहते मैं ही जीव बनकर इसको चलाता हूँ. एक व्यष्टि जीव बनकर इस एक शरीर को चलाता है, समष्टि जीव हिरण्य गर्भ वैश्वानर बन के पूरे जगत को चलाता है. I alone am there. जीव भूता महाबाहो यया इदम धार्यते जगत. This has to be contemplated and comprehended and understood. It can be understood. Therefore, the scriptures are telling us, because through buddhi we can understand this. Once that understanding happens, we have to start feeling it. So understanding and feeling, and through understanding and feeling, when we meditate, we will be able to experience it. पहले समझो, मानो, फिर अनुभव करो. Feeling also is required. Therefore, in the 12th chapter, Bhagavan said, "Mayeva mana adhatsva, mayi buddhim niveshe." आपका मन भी मन में लगाओ और बुद्धि भी मन में लगाओ. Then you will attain me. Nivashishyasi mayeva to udvam na samshaya. इसमें कोई संशय नहीं, कोई डाउट नहीं. So apareyam tastvanyam prakasyam viddhi me param जीव भूता महाबाहो यया इदं धार्यते जगत. So these are the twofold prakriti of Bhagwan, the para prakriti and apara prakriti. वो स्वयं जो है दिखाई नहीं देते हैं, प्रकृति के द्वारा दिखाई देते हैं. Otherwise, cannot be seen through prakriti. It's like oxygen and hydrogen we cannot see, but when they come together in a particular proportion, we see. Then देखते देखते कभी गायब भी हो जाता है. Sometimes you get that the clouds and all, you see, oh, wonderful, and then they disappear. What are these clouds? The gas only. Two gas, they come together. देखते देखते गायब हो जाते. देखते देखते भगवान अंतर्धान हो जाते हैं. He alone is manifesting as this world and ourselves. There is nothing other than God. There is no such thing called non-existence or mithya or nothing. Everything is Ishvara alone. That we have to remember. If this is understood, let us go a little further. Even if it is not understood, we will go further. एतद् योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणि इत्युपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा एतद् योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणि इत्युपधारय एतद् योनीनि भूतानि, this apara prakriti and para prakriti, my own prakriti, my own shakti. It is the yoni, the very cause, the very source of all this, everyone and everything. एतद् योनिनि भूतानि सर्वाणि इति उपधारय. It is the yoni of all the bhutani, of all beings and all this matter. This is the yoni. And that Shakti is not different from Bhagwan. Maya is not different from Bhagwan. When he expresses, then is all this Maya or Prakriti. When he doesn't express, he swallows in himself. Antar bhi samajh aata hai. In Tulsi Ramayana, Tulsidas ji gives the beautiful relationship of Bhagwan and his Maya, Shakti. He calls it like Ram and Sita ji are actually Brahma and his Shakti only. Gira rath jalvich sama kahiyat bhinna na bhinna bandhu Sita Ram pada dinahi parama priyachinna. He said just like Gira means Shabda and the meaning of the Shabda. The meaning and the word, they are actually, one speaks about them as different, but they are one also. In the word itself lies the meaning, and that meaning is expressed through words. For example, I am sitting here talking to you. I have some meaning in my head which I want to convey. Understood? No, I have to speak for that. So that meaning is in my head. That meaning is not a word. But to make you understand that meaning, I have to use words. See, very interesting. I give the talk here in English. You might go and explain it to someone in Hindi. And someone can explain in Punjabi or Marathi. अरे मैंने तो इंग्लिश में बोला आपको पंजाबी में आपने क्यों बोला? What you understood is the meaning, and that meaning you are conveying through words. Words are outer expression of meaning. Words are like Maya or Prakriti. The meaning is Brahma. Meaning is Bhagwan, Ram, and the words are like Sita. Gira, Aratha, Jalaviti, or like water and waves. What are waves? Water only. But then suddenly all the waves शांत हो जाता है, वहाँ पानी ही कहाँ है वेव? इस पानी में कहाँ वेव नहीं है? So what happened to the wave? Wave is there hidden in that water. Wave cannot be separated from the water. But when I look at water, I don't see any wave. वो इतना एक हो जाता है कि उसको अलग नहीं कर सकते. राम और सीता भी एक ही है, उनको अलग नहीं कर सकते. ब्रह्मा और माया एक ही है, उनको अलग नहीं कर सकते. लेकिन अलग भी प्रकट हो जाता है. So Bhagwan alone, through his own Shakti, expresses in this world, and all the jivas, infinite jivas, because Bhagwan himself is infinite. The world is also infinite, jivas are also infinite. So etad yonini bhutani sarvani iti upadharaya. Therefore Bhagwan says, you understand this twofold Prakriti as the yoni of this world. Therefore aham, Bhagwan says, I, Krishnasya jagataha, of this entire world, of both sentient and insentient, this world, I am the Prabhava Pralayastata. I am the one through whom everything originates and everything merges back into me. सब कुछ मुझसे ही उत्पन्न होता है, तो मुझमें ही विलीन हो जाता है. Everything is born in me and everything is merged. Such a powerful thing, I tell you. And that is what I really am. That is what Bhagwan is. उसको समझने के लिए भी Bhagwan himself manifests in various forms. That is avatar also. He has got his power to take avatar. Bhagwan also has got power to show his Virat Roop. These are some of his powers. As Krishna Sakshat Bhagwan, he showed his Virat Roop to Arjuna. And he himself, Ishvara himself, has manifested as Krishna. So this I, we can experience Bhagwan as I, and we can experience Bhagwan as this. Means we can experience Bhagwan with our eyes closed, and we can experience Bhagwan with our eyes open. And both way we have to experience. That is called Samasta, what we call Samadra. आंख बंद करके अहम के रूप में भगवान का अनुभव करना है, और आंख खोल के इदम के रूप में. This all this idam is also Ishwar, and aham is also Ishwar. When we are working in this world, we have to, when we see Bhagwan in this world and serve him, that is called karma. When we express our love, that is bhakti. When we comprehend, when we contemplate upon him as everything, that is jnana. And when we experience, that is dhyana. So aham कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा. Bhagavan says, I am the very source of this world, and also pralay happens in me. मेरे सिवा और कुछ नहीं. ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किंच जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीथाः मा वदत्तस्य धनम्. उसके लिए फिर साधना आहिस्ता 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 जो है, we have to purify our mind through sadhana and slowly understand this, meditate upon it and recognize. And once we recognize, that person also then sees everything as Ishvaram. सिय राम मैं सब जग जानी करबो प्रणाम जोरि निरूपण. तुलसीदास जी से I see the whole world as सिय राम. सब जगह तो भगवान ही, उनके अलावा कुछ नहीं. There is a very beautiful story in Ramayana where all the devatas and everyone assembled because all of them were really fed up with this Ravan creating so much of nuisance. Ravan and his whole party, not political party, but separate. So this Prithvi was also fed up, and all the devatas were, and they approached Brahma ji also and Shiv Bhagwan also. They said, कुछ करो इनका इलाज. They said, हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते because we have not created this fellow. I don't know where he has come. He says, मैम what is the उपाय? He says, ईश्वर ही कुछ कर सकते. Only ईश्वर can do. We are also without him only. Only he can do. So then everyone started discussing कि where is ईश्वर, कहाँ पर उनको कांटेक्ट करें, उनका ईमेल आईडी क्या है, और ये क्या है, ट्विटर क्या है, और ये. Everyone started discussing. Somebody said, no, he stays there. Somebody says in the Vaikuntha. Somebody says in the Vidya for yogis and all. Shiv Bhagwan was the Geeta Adi Guru. He said, Hari Dhyapak Sarvatra Samana. He said, Hari to sab jagah saman रूप से है. प्रेम से प्रकट हो ही नहीं जाते. प्रेम से प्रकट हो जाते. नहीं तो सब जगह जहाँ पर प्रेम है वहां पर भगवान प्रकट. भगवान को प्रकट करना ही हमारी साधना है. भगवान तो सब जगह, उनको प्रकट करना है. तुलसीदास जी कहते जैसे लकड़ी में से अग्नि प्रकट हो जाती है. अग्नि तो है लकड़ी में, पर चाय नहीं बना सकते. कोल्ड टी यू कैन मेक, बट हॉट नाइस टी यू कैन नॉट मेक बिकॉज इट्स नॉट प्रकट. सिमिलरली भगवान हमारे हृदय में है, प्रकट नहीं, इसलिए सुख का अनुभव नहीं है, शांति का अनुभव नहीं है. तो उसको प्रकट करना है थ्रू अवर साधना, थ्रू ध्यान. तो प्रेम से प्रकट हो ही नहीं जाना. सो नाउ लेट अस सिट क्वाइटली और हमारे हृदय में भगवान को प्रकट करने का प्रयास करें. ओके, आगे के श्लोक हम कर लेंगे. Close your eyes. Bring your whole attention in the present moment, the pure present moment. Even the mind stops in the present moment because the mind only can think of the past or the future. The pure here and now, there is nothing to think about. It's pure existence. Become aware of your body. breathing happening in your body. Right from our birth, continuously breathing happens. Even when we are asleep, the body continues to breathe. Ishvara alone makes the body breathe. As long as our prarabdha is there about in this body, the breathing will go on. Once the prarabdha is over, the breath will leave this body. So our body, the world, our senses, our antakarana are all expressions of apara prakriti. I, who am aware of the body, am Ishvara alone expressing through para prakriti. Everything and everyone are beautiful expressions of Ishvara. Feel Ishvara in yourself. Feel the peace, Shanti. With all the noise also, Ishvara is Shanti Swarupa. Along with the Shanti, experience the Sukha. Sukha and Shanti go together. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha. Hari Om.
When you do teacher to be so big, one was present. Yeah. That is very early morning and I get a splitting headache. So very sometimes I get up, I get ready, then I have to give breakfast, everything. Not possible. Tea? Yeah, I have it right now. Thank you.
They want to create that certificate. Students are not attending your talk, you are having a special talk. When the students come here, there will be space. I give the problem because करेंगे इस साल एक साल में एक बार तब करेंगे नहीं पिछले साल में करेंगे
Hello, I'm program is over. So should I stop broadcast? Now it's over. Okay, I am waiting.
आप को फोन करते हैं इसको मोबाइल करके फोटो स्टैंड करके
नहीं, चार्जर निकाल दे, अपने आप बंद हो जाएगा ना, यदि ऐसा रहेगा। चार्जर निकाल दे, क्यों? ये तो कौन है, रात भर चलेगा।
हमारे में आएगा कि नहीं?
अच्छा, आप लोग जो बाहर से बंद करते तो ये भी बंद रहता है ना, यूपीएस से कनेक्शन?
हाँ, यूपीएस कनेक्शन करने, यूपीएस कनेक्शन थोड़ी है
ये मतलब ये बंद है,
नॉर्मल है, ये सब पूरा रात चलते रहे।
अच्छा
यूपीएस से कनेक्ट नहीं है, ठीक है। अगर लाइट चला गया तो ये आपको लाइट टिकनेस बंद हो जाएगा, फिर लाइट आएगा फिर चलेगा
वो जो फ्लास्क स्वामी जी
ये इस तरह क्लास
आपको मोटर मिल गया
सर लेके मैं तो देखा नहीं है, मैं कर लिया।
जो मेरा सही जगह उधर सारे जगह के पास स्टॉल भी कितना स्टॉल है, सेकंड हैंड जो होता है होता है उसको वो लिख देता है। आप माने क्या उसका जगह है तो उसमें जब हमारा सॉफ्टवेयर आपके बैंक के साइट पे ले जाएगा, इसका बैंक के साइट पे जाने का कोई चीज उधर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन एक कैपिटल आपको देना, वो कैपिटल का स्टैंडर्ड है, इसके अलावा और कुछ मैं टाइम पर देखो ना, बस पर जाना चाहूंगा।
चलिए मेरे मालिक का बंद करें।
हमारे आगे निकाले सी को क्लास प्रोटेक्शन चूज करें, तो बहुत अच्छा है। नहीं जाकर बाहर वो बिल्कुल Vos no le quieres hacer la pecado, pero va. Y pegar los de
Yeah.